Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Midnight, and today we'll continue with our adventure in Annabel, now in English. Let's click continue. Remember, it takes it a little long to load, pretty old game here. But if you remember, we were talking to the mummy, who turned out to be Tot, who by the way is the god, or in this case goddess, of wisdom. I particularly, in Egyptian mythology, like Set very much, the chaos god, and also Sobek because he is a crocodile. What about you? Which Egyptian god do you like the most? Hold on a sec, it was not responding. So we have to find the fire amulet. So let's start searching for the parts from the first room. So, if I remember right, the wings are right here. And nothing on the chest. So we need the scarab, which by the way is one of my favorite insects, and the gem on top. So here's the scarab. Do I think Egyptian scarabs look better in blue? Let's see. It's not in the chest. And here it is. So, let's ask the mummy, or better said Tot, how we get out.
Great Thoth! I have assembled the amulet!
That is very good, Annabel. Now I will show you the secret door. It is not easy to open, but it is the only way out of the tomb. Now, run off to your prince, and remember to be careful. This pyramid is filled with death traps.
And what about you? Aren't you coming with me?
We mummies cannot stay in this world for long, but I will follow your every move from the kingdom beyond the grave, and I will do what I can to assist you.
Thank you, take care.
Good luck, Annabel.
So, for the ones who have not seen the Spanish version, don't worry, we'll see her again, just not yet. And now we have to solve this puzzle like in playing domino. Except that we have to use the opposite color. Next to the blue we have to use red, and next to the red we have to use blue. So, just a curious data, actually blue and red are not opposite colors. The opposite of blue is orange and the opposite of red is green. But they do contrast pretty much. So we need a red snake. And I don't know exactly what this figure is, but need a blue one. The scarab in blue looks very beautiful. And I think I reached a dead end, so let's change this. And now we can join this one here and connect the last one. If only domino were that easy. So, we have a new puzzle to solve, but before we have to get rid of a dead trap. And as we can see, Anubis, well, the statue of Anubis, needs an arrow and a bow to activate the mechanism. So let's look for it. Let's see if it's in the other room. And here's the bow. And let's look for the arrow. And here it is. Pretty thin, but we found it. So let's give it back to Anubis. I like that god too. So we need to solve this puzzle. That is basically about repeating the musical and color sequence. So it starts with 3. And it increases 1. Blue. He was left out all the sequences. So, bullseye. And even the trapdoors are beautiful in this game. And it's actually accurate because pyramids in ancient Egypt were like that, full of death traps and were like a labyrinth. So the bridge is broken and we have to make our way there. But the secret mechanism is inside this locked box, so we have to find the keys. Some are around here, but some others are on the previous rooms. And here's the last one. And yes, it's very pretty and all, but we are done exploring the pyramid. So let's get out. So here we have to put the gears in the correct position for the mechanism to move. Small one, no, this one's too big. Oh, hold on, I got out of the screen. So now the little one's got a place. Because I need one to go there. So I guess I missed one. I think maybe with this one instead. No, they don't fit. Hold on a minute, guys. I think my cat wants to come in. Sorry about that. So Yeah, definitely the first one has to be the big silver one. Oh, sorry, got out of the screen. Oh, I just noticed there's a little one here. So, I guess it's the last one. Yep, that was exactly the one we were missing. So now we can solve the puzzle. And now the mechanism is fixed, gears are in their place. And well, the subtitle said now we can get some fresh air. Hold on a second, the game stopped responding. Remember that sometimes happens when it switches chapters, but it comes back after a couple minutes, or even seconds. So in the meantime, if anyone's in the chat, are you liking the game? Are you liking this English version? And remember, you can always recommend me any game you would like me to stream or to try, and I'll always be happy to read your comments.
Hey, stop! Who are you, and where are you going?
Yeah, tell us who you are and where you are going.
Who am I and where am I going?
Yes, you.
You.
My name is Yalo. I'm the daughter of a snakeskin trader from the neighboring village. I'm going to the city to buy some olive oil.
In the name of the High Priest Amirtek, you will come with us. We are taking you to that house over there.
Yeah, that house over there.
Why? What gives you the right?
We are looking for Princess Annabel. She was kidnapped from the Pharaoh's palace, and we were given orders to hold all beautiful women captive until their identities can be confirmed.
Yeah, all of the beautiful women.
So how will you find out if I'm really Annabel or not?
The High Priest will come here personally.
Very personally.
Stop laughing and repeating everything I say.
Stop repeating. Oh, sorry.
I cannot believe they assigned this idiot to be my partner.
I am not an idiot.
Right. You are coming with us. You will have to stay in the carpenter's house until the High Priest arrives.
Yeah, come with us.
So, if you remember, the dumb one is the one with skirt, with Horus. Yeah, I checked, I think I said Ra, but no, it was Horus. The one we made to scare him with shadows. So, we cannot get out of here now, because they are
I was
right
guarding
outside.
the harem as I was ordered by the all-wise and omniscient Amirtek, when all of a sudden the palace walls opened and a beam of heavenly light came down, and I saw the menacing image of Horus.
Yeah, right.
Yes, that is right. That is how it happened. Now, of course I did not lose my head or anything, and I told him,
Horus?
well, yes, Horus. So I told him, I respect and praise you, the god of all Egyptian gods. I regularly bring sacrifices to your temple. Has not the time come for you to reward one of your loyal disciples?
And what did he say?
He said, there is not a more loyal, devoted, and fearless person in all of Egypt. When you cross the border into the kingdom of the dead, you will be seated at my right hand and treated like a pharaoh.
Ha! That is nonsense.
I kid you not. He said, like a pharaoh.
Okay, so we need to find another way out. That's not the front door. So we could check out what's in the chest, but it's locked. So let's keep looking. And here's a window, but it's too high, so we need 5 of these pieces to make a large staircase. So it's complete, now we can climb. So this kind of stairs scare the hell out of me. I feel I could fall any time. And we need to find a saw to cut the bars of the window. So let's check if there's one here. And we got the saw. So now we are free to climb. And the exit is blocked, but we need something to remove the nails. I'm sorry guys, I don't know how this tool is called in English. If anyone could tell me, I would appreciate it. So, luckily we are in a carpenter's house. Don't need it yet. But maybe... oh, now we do. So it's weird because actually I thought I remembered that we had to use this to break the lock, but no, it's only that. We need to click the chest so that Annabel thinks we need to find a key and then we can take it. And here it is. So let's get rid of those nails. And the way to freedom is clear.
Hello and good day to you.
Good day, although I'm not sure what's so good about it.
What happened?
The High Priest Amirtek's guards have been tearing the village apart all day, looking for Princess Annabel. They've made a huge mess here in my hut. Now, you're not Annabel by any chance, are you?
No, of course not. My name is Yellow.
Well, this Princess Annabel has created lots of headaches for me. The guards threw my fishing gear all over the place. I can't even find my hooks. I need to go fishing early tomorrow morning. And what am I going to catch my fish with? My hands?
Don't get upset. If you want, I can help you find everything.
Oh, thank you. That would really help me a lot.
Just don't tell the guards about me, because they will only come back in here and go through all of your things again.
Okay. So actually the fisher knows that she's Annabel, but she doesn't know that yet. So we need to help him find his hooks, because as he told us, the guards have made a mess in the town, in the village, and in his house. So much that even some hooks are in another house. So, guess there are no more hooks here. And no, just the two. So let's get back up. And here's another one. Or maybe we miss some in the fisher house. So, one more. And maybe it's outside. And let's hope those guys don't turn around. So this is like the witch's house. Let's just check if there's one hook around. And so let's keep looking in the previous ones. I climbed the stairs, didn't mean to. Since we came up, let's look around. Oh, good accident.
Oh, my hooks! Now the fish in the Nile had better watch out. Thank you, Annabel.
I'm not Annabel.
I may be old and I can't see well, but I can still tell a princess from a peasant girl. Don't worry, Annabel. I'm not going to turn you over to Amirtek's guards.
Thank you.
You know, Akhenaten was here not too long ago. He said that you might end up here in the village, and he asked me to help you. Now, before you go to your rendezvous on the ship, you must get the amulet of fire. You won't be able to defeat the high priest without it. A sorceress lives next door. It won't be difficult for you to go over there unnoticed. The amulet of fire should be there.
Okay, I'll try.
Okay, so we need to find another amulet. Sorry, the last one was not fire, was water, if I remember right. Or earth, because water is in the ship. So here's one piece. And we're just missing the top and the bottom, which I think one is on the box in the previous screen, but we cannot interact yet. So now she's wondering where the last piece could be. And if I remember right, now we can interact with it. So we need to repeat the sequence, 1 blue and 2 reds. And again it starts with only 3, it increases in number. I think this is right as it is. Yep, not much to do there. So as it increases the amount of spheres, it's a little more complex. And you have to observe it a little longer. So the blue, I'm not too sure in this one. Let's see if I got it right. No, it's screwed actually with the green. And now we got it right. So second to last, we're missing one more. The blue one, the gold one, it's actually there. Ooh, wanted to grab the green. And let's see if we got it. No. Let's try again. think this is the one. Ooh, screwed up with the red. One of my cats just woke up. And we got it. The last ones are always a little harder because there are more to memorize. So, let's take the amulet to the fissure.
I found the amulet.
That's great, Annabel.
Now I need to get to the ship.
No, it's better to wait until noon. It will be really hot outside and the guards will eat, drink, and nap in the shade. Rest here for now and have some dates. I need to untangle my fishing nets on the roof.
Thank you, I'm not hungry. And you're so kind to me. Why don't you let me help you straighten out your fishing nets?
And you are such a kind princess. I would be happy to refuse your offer, but one never says no to the princess.
Okay, so let's help him untangle the nets. So the way to untangle them is that no piece gets above any other. Untangled. And sometimes the wider you can separate it, the more it helps. This one's more complex because there are more threads to untangle. So it's almost done. We just have to take care of this part. And here it goes. So I think these are the extremes. the down ones. We are almost done with those, but now the above ones are overlapping. Done with this one. And
I did it!
register.
Thank you, Annabel. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. I think this ship is getting ready to sail, so we can't wait until noon.
Oh no, what are we going to do? How will I get past the guards onto the ship?
The sorceress next door can make numerous concoctions, including sleeping potions. We'll make a sleeping potion that will cause the guards to doze off. Then you can make your way to the ship.
So we have to get the potion. Because we cannot wait for them to finish eating and drinking and then getting sleepy. So here's the book, but it's missing pages. So let's get them back. So outside there's at least one. And let's get inside before they turn around. I mean, they never do, but it still makes me like anxious that they are so close. So I think the last one is in the pot. No. Oh, here it is. And now we have to place the pieces together. And we can click in the middle of the segment to rotate it. So let's try to make the edges first. For example, this looks like it should go this direction because of the hieroglyphics. And this way we can start building the rest. So, as I said in the previous streaming, in this kind of puzzles of assembling something back together, it helps a lot to start by the edges. Once those are complete, it's easier to place the middle parts. And this is the last one. And we see we need a lot of colorful bottles. 10 of them precisely. So again, as the beads, they may be little, but they have bright colors. So that helps. And now we are ready. So let's go back to cook the potion, but we need something to start a fire with. So we have to pick up some logs. That some are here, but some others are in the previous houses. there's another one here. So I think the rest, the other three are in here. And the last one is on the table. Oh, misclicked. So they're ready. Let's go start the fire for the potion to cook. So luckily the fisher was our friend, he helped. And now we have to try the potion with the guards, so we can leave. Potion actually has very pretty colors. So let's see if it's as effective as it's beautiful. And drowsy and sleepy. So I wonder how she removed the potion from there. So sorry about that, guys. It's loading and it stopped responding. But let's just give it a sec. But now we can continue. So,
Hello, are you the captain?
Yes, I am the captain. You can call me Captain Croc.
Is the ship departing now?
Yes, we're setting sail. The sorceress in the village predicted a huge thunderstorm. I thought about waiting it out, and I drank all the Vango that was in the hold. But I can't wait any longer. My hands are itching to grab the rudder. And well, the storm never appeared.
There's no bad weather in the desert, isn't that right?
Ah, I know what that is. It's the passphrase. You're Annabel. I thought you looked like a princess. You have such a noble face.
Where is Akhenaten? He promised to meet me on board.
We thought of a new plan. Now the prince is waiting for you in a safe place on the upper Nile. And my ship will take you there in no time.
And he's already there?
Yes. He's waiting for you.
Captain Croc, there might be people coming after me. I just escaped from some of Amirtek's guards. We need to leave as soon as possible.
Oh, those dogs. They were here on board and they turned everything upside down. But before we raise anchor, I need to find the pieces of my map. I might get lost without it. The Nile is very wide and long.
Okay, I'll help you find it.
okay, so clearly the guy's really, really drunk. So we need to help him find his map. And if you remember, the password for him to know she was actually Annabel was, "It never rains in the desert." So it's kind of weird that if Amirtek is already there, how did he get here? And there, better said. So there's a beautiful but dangerous crocodile in this room. So for now we don't go in there. So we're just missing one piece. So let's check if we missed it around this room or upstairs. Oh, I forgot there was a chest here. And here's the last piece. Let's see if he still got the hip cuts after we assemble this. So in this puzzle we just have to turn the pieces. So as I said, edges help a lot. Because in this case, all of the edges have a frame. So we just have to assemble the shapes. I really like the hieroglyphic writing, although it looks very hard to do.
Here's the map. We can set sail now.
Sure, but you know, Amirtek's goons tore my ship apart. It's like I don't even know her anymore. I haven't a clue where my navigational instruments are. Without them, we'll run aground for sure. I swear by Anubis's left ear. They were right... excuse me. They were right here.
Okay, let's find them.
Okay. So it's a compass and I'm not sure what the other ones are. But the compass is here. And I think the other two ones are downstairs. Let's see, I think the last one is in the camera. And here it is. Let's take the navigation instruments. And if I remember right, next he will ask for the little star that's inside the room.
Here are your instruments.
Good work, Annabel. Excellent. Now, the only thing we need to ensure a good journey is another bottle of Vongo.
No.
You can forget about Vongo during the voyage.
So young. and already trying to teach old Croc how to sail. Sheesh. Anyway, I still need my collapsible telescope. Maybe you can find all the pieces.
So, no, first the telescope. And then the star, because he's too short. Oh. Sorry, I accidentally opened Internet Explorer. And let's see if the last two are in here. Here's one. And here's the last one. So, Annabel's running pretty tired of him making excuses not to sail.
Here's your telescope.
Aye.
What? Are we still missing something?
I can't reach the rudder. My stepladder must be on board somewhere. And if I'm not holding the rudder, then someone might fall overboard during a bend in the river. I need my stepladder.
Will you ever actually set sail?
We captains, well, for us the most important thing is not skill, but luck.
So let's find the star. But yes, with all reason, Annabel's getting kind of suspicious that he still doesn't want to set sail. So I do really like about this character that she does things for herself, that she's smart, and she questions stuff like that. So let's see if there's anything else he wants. Besides drinking, which will not happen.
Here, take your stepladder. And listen, if you don't set sail now, I'll have to sail this ship myself.
Perhaps you'd like to become my first mate. We'll transport slaves and barrels of olive oil up and down the Nile.
You should drink less Vongo, Captain. Otherwise, sooner or later your crocodile will eat you. Anyway, that's what I'd do if I were in your shoes. So have we left the dock?
Of course, Princess. I'll take you to your prince in just a moment. For now, you can go below and relax. You have nothing to worry about. I always sober up as soon as my hands take the rudder.
I've heard that excuse so many times.
Fine, but I'll check up on you every so often.
Okay guys, let's leave it here for today. Thank you to everyone that joined the streaming today. Probably next one will be next week. And remember, for the ones that have been following me from Frambo, the videos both in Spanish and English of that game are already available in the channel if you want to check them out again. Or for the new ones, if you want to check them out for the first time, I really recommend that game too. Let's go for this time. And Mrs. Midnight loves you. Remember, see you next week.